You have a concept in your book where you say that we have two reasons for doing anything. There's the good reason and the real reason. And this comes down to
J.P. Morgan, I think, said that. Yeah, every man has two reasons for doing what he does, a good reason and the real reason. There's a huge amount of truth in this. We have an official reason for choosing things.
Is this to do with the reptile brain and then the frontal brain?
I was burbling on to you, wasn't I, about that name piece of hi-fi I bought, the name Muso. And to be honest, okay, I was saying the reason I justified it is I said, in all the explosion of Spotify, of Tidal, the fact that my music collection effectively online is now all music. I can listen to all of the world's radio stations, pretty much. I can listen to all of the world's classical music, all of the world's country, and other inferior forms of music as well. Slightly eccentric pairing there. Right. Big fan of country. There's a lot of behavioural science.
A lot of country music fans in England, I'm finding out. In the advertising industry as well.
We never admit it. It's social death.
Thing.
But no, it's a copywriter's medium.
Okay.
I think if you're a copywriter, you actually secretly love country because the words are so damn good. But it's very weird because it's always seen as very, very white, okay, as a medium. But you go to the Caribbean, and actually when you think about it, reggae is Caribbean country, really, okay? And weirdly, people in the Caribbean absolutely love country music. So that stereotyping of it as being very, as being kind of cracker art form is very odd. But I suddenly realised, and I came up with this rational justification, didn't I? Okay, which was that what's crazy is when I had a limited record collection, I spent 500 quid on having a really good hi-fi. Now I have unlimited content. Other than buying expensive headphones, I haven't spent any money on home hi-fi other than a few Bluetooth speakers costing 100 quid. It's time for me to spend 600 quid on some of this stuff. Podcasts, audiobooks, we get those, okay?
Yeah.
So I'm rationalising the fact that name thing is literally 15 times more valuable than it would have been in 1980 because of the extraordinary content I can use it for. In truth, though, I bought it because it looks really fucking cool. Okay? Now,
that's the lizard brain making the decision.
My example is, that toothpaste is the beautiful case where you actually have two reasons for doing it. Officially, it's all about dental health, right? Okay? It's all about preventing cavities, gum health, all those things. If you look at when people clean their teeth, first thing in the morning, yes, right? Before you go to work, yes. Do you sometimes, being honest, if you have one of those weekends where you bum around in your pyjamas or underpants watching TV and not going out of the flat, do you clean your teeth at those weekends? No, you don't, do you? Right? Because you're not going out of the house. Before a date, everybody would clean their teeth. Right? So actually, it's more about breath freshness and social anxiety, not dental health. Item 2, or exhibit 2 in this, 95% of all toothpaste is mint flavoured. Now that does not make sense if it's about dental health. Principally about the anxiety of bad breath and or scuzzy teeth. The secondary benefit, which we use as our post-rationalisation, is all about dental health. Now I think good advertisers understood this all along. Just think about, this is, by the way, the most successful brand in Britain in terms of household penetration, Colgate. So, if you don't have anything by Colgate in your home, you're probably some sort of weird deviant. It's a bit like 10 years ago. If you didn't buy your underpants from Marks and Spencer's as a bloke, you're probably a bit iffy. There's something, you shouldn't be left alone with the silverware, if you, but the interesting thing about Colgate is that they understand this because what's the headline? The ring of confidence, okay? It's very, very cleverly ambiguous. Because yes, if it's a mum taking the kid to the dentist, you could make an ad all about the fact that no fillings today, mum. But equally, the ring of confidence is really, if you're a teenage kid going out on Saturday night, you're not anxious about, knocking someone out with your halitosis.
Right. So you need to understand that most people make those decisions from these deep down inside insecurities, reptile brain,
Yeah, and actually... Yeah, the part of the brain that does the deciding isn't the part that does the explaining.